Good morning, everybody. It has been, oh my gosh, 2 years since I did my reviews on the book Fervent. And I think when I did my reviews on Fervent, I had actually read the whole book, but I did my reviews 2 years ago. And so I decided that since this book, Fervent by Pricilla shirer, let's see, was one of my favorite books by Fervent shirer. It's the one that got me motivated and pretty much on fire for God. So I only got about 10 minutes, but for 10 minutes we're going to go over this, and I'm going to do up to, I think, 4. Because I think I started my videos on 5 and went 5 and on up. And so, basically, Fervent is teaching you how to pray fervently. You know, not to pray weak prayers. So, Pricilla goes, and it's 9 strategies in the book, but we're covering strategy 1. And, you know, she has a little part in the book which calls This Means War, and you'll have to read that. Then she has an opening prayer, but I'm not going to go over that in this video. So, we're going to talk about strategy 1. Strategy 1, against your passion. And this is what it says. He seeks to dim your whole desire for prayer, dull your interest in spiritual things, and downplay the potency of your most strategic weapons. And it's Ephesians 6:10 through 20. So, let's go back to that. He seeks to dim your whole desire for prayer and dull your interest in spiritual things and downplay the potency of your most strategic weapons. Okay. Downplaying things. Taking the passion out of things. Okay. Getting it back when it's gone. Okay. Getting the passion back when it's gone. That's basically what you're talking about. And this is what she says. If I were your enemy, I'd seek to dim your passion, dull your interest in spiritual things, dampen your beliefs in God's ability and His personal concern for you, and convince you that the hope you've lost is never coming back and was probably just a lie to begin. Fervent prayer is fueled by passion, by faith, and by fire. When everything else inside you pulling you in 20 million different directions off to the next busy thing in your busy day, if not off to bed, off the clock, passion, Passion, what plasters your knees to the floor and digs in for dear life. It's your cutting edge. Passion is what pushes the athlete to run more laps. To crunch through the most steps of reps is what silence those screaming thighs and stomach muscles, make them do what their own demands of them. No matter how loudly they complain, passion is what keeps a piano player anchored to practice bench when no one else is around. To notice the effort of giving, to notice the effort or give a pat on the back for approval. Passion is what inspires the eager young employee to outperform expectations instead of just punching the clock, earning the paycheck like everybody else. Passion is what burns up the road between a child in danger and a parent in pursuit. It glows with red hot and goes on driving and grows even larger obstacles. So, we know that passion is the motivating force behind, it's going to be the motivating force behind our prayer life and, you know, what we are passionate about. Because without passion, that's it. That's the motivating force. Okay? And she has used a very good description of that by saying that, because you have to have a passion for anything that you're doing. If it's working in ministry, if it's caring for the elderly, if it's getting a pet, if it is feeding the homeless, you have to have a passion for doing these things. That is the motivation for it. So what she's saying in this strategy 1 is the enemy likes to attack us through our passions. And I can say I have experienced being attacked through my passion. I had a passion once to sing in the choir, even though I'm not a great singer, but I had that passion. But then the enemy came through, and there were some things that kind of took the passion away from it. So I never could get it back. But then again, I don't feel that was really my spiritual gift anyway. But I have witnessed people having a passion for working in church and wanting to do more. I have a passion for working in ministry and wanting to do more. But then there's at times that I have various challenges that sometimes the challenges are overwhelming to my passion. And then I just say, well, maybe it's not such a good idea after all. Maybe I ought to move on and do something else. So I very well understand how the enemy can come in and, can come in and attack us through the passion. So basically that's what she's talking about in this book. She's encouraging you and giving you little snippets and scriptures about the enemy attacking you through your passions, and telling you how to pray fervently and, how to get the passion back when it's lost. You have to pray for passion. You have to have a strong prayer life for anything that you're going through. And she says this, call to prayer. And then she has a prayer in here. And so basically that's what strategy 1 is talking about, is dealing with your passion and how the enemy attacks you through your passion. So the next video I will be doing is strategy 2, and that is your focus, I believe. Y'all have a good day.